Hey everyone, this is Mukesh Otwani once again from learn-automation.com. Today in this lecture, I will show you how you can run your Jenkins job using GitHub webhook. So whatever jobs we have created so far, we are running these jobs using build now or build with parameter. For example, if I show you my first job, we had this option called build now. So like you can go manually and trigger this job, right? This option. Second option that we saw that you can build with parameters. But the main essence of Jenkins is it's a CI tool, right? You want to run these jobs for continuous integration. So this is exactly what we are going to see today. So we have different options, guys, to run the Jenkins job. Okay, I will show you one by one. So let's open this job, which is Selenium Maven GitHub. The reason why I picked up this job, because here we have GitHub linked. So in the last lectures we have seen, right, how we can get provide this repository URL. So this repository is this, right? So what exactly we want to do now, whenever we have any change in this particular repository, it should trigger this job. Okay, so right now this particular job, Selenium Maven GitHub, is linked with this repository, and if you see, come down, it is running one simply pom.xml, and these are the goals and this is the browser parameter. But I want to run whenever any changes are there in our repository. So you can see this option, right? GitHub hook trigger for git SCM polling. You can select this option, uncheck this option, and if you click on this option, it says if Jenkins will receive push GitHub hook from repository defined in SCM section, it will trigger git SCM polling logic. Now you can also ask one question, can we use this poll SCM? Yes, you can use this as well, but here you need to give the polling, right? The polling could be 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour. It just depends on what cron pattern you're setting here. But this GitHub hook trigger will immediately start the moment it receives any changes in this repository. Okay, in your case you can take any repository because this can be changed, right? So change the repository URL, and I will show the next step what you can do. So just click on this option called GitHub hook trigger for git SCM polling, and no other changes. Click on save. Now you need to come to your repository. In your repository, you can go to this setting option, and on the left hand side you can see webhook, right? Click on this webhook, and just a small summary about webhooks. Let me just maximize this. So webhook allow external services to be notified when certain event happens. Okay, so that's what we are going to do now. I'm just going to click on one webhook, add webhook. Now, okay, it will ask this password. Now you can see it is asking payload URL. Okay, so basically now we need to provide our Jenkins URL. Now there's a small catch, guys. See, this is running my local system, so I can't give this local host to GitHub. So now we need additional software now. So what exactly we are going to use now? We are going to use one software called ngrok. So what exactly this will do? It's a cross-platform application which enables developers, in our case, okay, our Jenkins, consider yourself as a developer or a DevOps guy or tester, which will allow you to expose a local development server, which is our Jenkins server, to the internet with minimal effort. Okay, so let's use the software. So whatever we have localhost :8080, it will just expose it to the internet so that everybody who have this URL can access this. So let's see how we can download this ngrok and how we can use this. So once we are done with installation, we'll use these two commands. So let's download ngrok. Click on the first download link. Okay, you can see it's saying download for Windows. Click on Windows. Let's wait for a few seconds. Now download is done, so just click on show in folder. Okay, so yes, we have this. Just unzip this, extract here. Okay, so can you see this? We got this file which is ngrok. So let's open command prompt, and it is in my downloads. I will just move to downloads. Now as you can see, we have this ngrok.exe file, right? I will just first of all get the version. So at the time of recording, the current version is 2.3.39. Now finally I need to expose, right? So I need to expose my local host 8080, right? So I will use this port. Again, let's use this ngrok.exe. Just give http and the port number is 8080, right? Hit enter and you can see it started terminal. So first of all, it says session status is online. Session will expire after this time, version, region, web interface, and this is what we want. So basically this is the public URL, right? This is for HTTP and this is for HTTPS, and you can see they are linked with my localhost 8080. So I can use URL, copy this, come back to webhook section, enter this. Now just a small change you need to do. You just need to use // use GitHub -webhook/. That's all. Once you come down, you can see which events would you like to trigger this webhook, like on what changes do you want to trigger this webhook. There are two options. So this is the active, guys. Okay, if it is active, then only it will start sending the payload. As of now, by default is selected just the push event. It means whenever any push event for this particular repository, which is Maven Jenkins repository, then trigger this. Second option is send me everything, which is not recommended. So you can go with just the push event, or you can also select individual events, that whenever this event happens, you just want to trigger this webhook. So you can see branch or tag creation, deletion, check runs, security alerts, commit comments. You just decide which, based on which events you want to make it. As of now, default is selected to push. Now let's click on add webhook. It says the hook was created successfully, and yes. Now let's do a small change in this repository and let's see will it trigger our Jenkins job or not. Okay, just notice this, the build number is 9. Now I will add a small change. It could be a space. So I will go to my testng.xml file. I can just edit this and let me add one space. Okay, just come down, commit changes, and let's see, just come down here and it should start our job, and you can see within few seconds, like it took hardly 1 second, and now it is running. Yes, the moment you open this, and yes, you can see it started by GitHub push by this particular user. This is my user, and it's running up a build. So it's very easy, guys, right? Again, a quick recap. In order to run your Jenkins job based on GitHub webhook, you just need to select one checkbox. Okay, it's taking some time, just a second. Yeah, if you come down here, which is build trigger, select this option, GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling, save this job, then you come back to your particular repository, click on settings, you will be redirected to webhooks. You can add n number of webhooks. As of now we have only one. If you just refresh your page, you can see this is connected, right? So you will get this check mark. You can add n number of webhooks, depends on your usage. As of now this webhook is configured for push, but suppose if you want to configure any other webhooks, you can do that. Now since this is running in my local system, I need ngrok so that I can make it publicly, which can be configured here. So we downloaded one ngrok, okay, and then we executed few commands. The command was just ngrok.exe for Windows. For Linux, Mac, just write ngrok, http and the port. Once you're done, just come here and click on this add webhook and add here. After this, you just need to use /GitHub-webhook/ and you can configure the event. Once we are done, just come to your repository, make any changes. So whenever any push changes for this particular repository, now this will start your Jenkins job, right? This got executed. Let's do a final change and then we can summarize this. So in this case, I will just go and edit pom.xml file. Here also I will remove this additional space, commit changes, and just notice here, okay, it started. So it's very easy, guys. Just try this from your end, and if you find any issue, let me know in the comment section. Small request, guys, in case if you're new to this channel, then make sure you subscribe this channel, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.